Yeah, we've finally returned to Eorzea at long last. After more than 60 videos and more than 7 levels, in fact it's pretty much 7 levels at this point, we're now going to be finally going back to where the battle against the Guardian Empire began. And it was here in Eorzea. So we wanted to go and try to liberate Alamigo, but our initial attempt did not go so well. So we diverted our attention to the Far East to help out the people of Doma, and there we succeeded. But now, because of the fact that we were not able to successfully get traction in Alamigo, we've got unfinished business on our hands. And so, now we've got to deal with it. So with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthew back with you here in Navora Autism for Day 9 of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood Live. We're here with our Warrior of Light, Corinne Loren, here in Limsa, having just returned from the land of Hingashi, from Othard, and where we helped to liberate the people of Doma from the clutches of the Guardian Empire. But, as I mentioned, we have to now save the people of Alamigo who are still suffering. And we've left them to wallow for 6 levels in terms of the storyline and more than 60 videos of content. But it's not as if the Guardians haven't been busy over in Alamigan territory. In fact, they've actually taken our good friend from the Sons of the Seventh Dawn, Kryl, hostage. So, yeah, suffice it to say, we're not going to be getting off to the best of starts knowing this, but obviously this will not be made aware of us, or to us rather, until we actually get the story started again. So, now that we're back here in Limsa with the remaining Scions, as well as Yugiri, Alpha Node will have our next main story quest. The level 67 challenge entitled, While You Were Away, Home is Where the Heart Is, and Alpha Nodes is in Eorzea. Here we are, home at last. I must say the journey passed more quickly than I had expected. Well, that's because we didn't have to fight monsters in a level 61 dungeon this time. That would be due to the absence of otherworldly interference, I suspect. Yeah. I should be glad if we do not speak of that unpleasantness again. And we've got the girls laughing. But in spite of all that and more, we return better for the experience, and more importantly, triumphant. Indeed, and with Doma freed of Imperial oppression, it is only right that we turn our thoughts to the plight of Alamigo. Yeah, indeed. Hey there, Miguel and Skylar, good to see you both this evening, glad to have you with us. Well, I'm all for that, obviously, but I think we should go and see the refugees at Revenant's Tor before doing anything else. They'll be thrilled to hear what we've accomplished, and it's our best coming from you. Thank you. I shall do as you suggest. With a big smile on her face. Admiral, what are you doing here? I see I am not too late. Admiral, what are you doing here? Good question. The East Aldana Trading Company informed me of your pending arrival. I have tidings I thought best share with you in person. From Gyr Abania? Aye, the Alliance still holds the wall, despite several Imperial counterattacks, but we have been unable to press further into occupied territory. Commander Kemp and his men, meanwhile, have made great strides towards rebuilding their depleted ranks. They have even taken it upon themselves to attempt some few operations. With mixed results, I am sorry to say, 'twas a complication arising from one such venture which moved me to seek you out. Yeah, go on. During a mission to transport wounded resistance fighters to the Rising Stones, Kryl Baldessian was taken prisoner. Kryl? Do they know where she's being held? They do not, but your comrades were informed at once, and I am told that Thancred is in Gyr Abania looking for her as we speak. How could this have happened? We must seek out Thancred without delay! Nay, Kral taught me better than that. It would be unwise to act without first acquiring a full understanding of the situation. Well said. And we're all in agreement, the ladies all are. Thank you for informing us. Tired though we may be, we must make haste to Castor Morion. Pray excuse us, Admiral, Lady Ugiri. And so, away we go. Hey Yami, good to see you this evening, glad to have you with us. And apparently you have a new avatar. Which I won't be able to see until I come out of cutscene. Or they can just warp me back to the Aetheryte. Why would they do that? Why would they warp me back to the Aetheryte? Okay, for some reason I'm having issues with the chat. It keeps saying unable to connect to chat, please try again later. Even though I'm the host of the stream, and for some reason, whenever you guys are gonna say something, it'll probably go past me. Which means I'll likely have to be hitting refresh a lot tonight. You're likely gonna be hitting refresh tonight just to see what you guys are saying in chat. Oh, you're having that issue too, Skyla? Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to go without it tonight. So, apologies if we cannot see what you're asking us or telling us in the stream's chat, but yeah, sadly tonight there's nothing we can do about it, apparently. There you are. You have heard the news? Yeah, we did. In broad strokes from Admiral Blufferswain, what happened? Kral and a squadron of resistance fighters were escorting a Stola and several other wounded to the Rising Stones for further treatment when they were ambushed by Imperial forces. Arenvald and his men fought valiantly, but in the chaos... I will make no excuses. We failed to protect her. Do not be so hard on yourself. You protected Ishtola and the others, did you not? Tell us about the attack. It was the Skulls. They knew a path across the wall we hadn't found. We thought we were safe once we reached the Black Shroud. We weren't expecting an ambush. During the fighting, I caught a glimpse of their leader's memories. It was all planned. The advantage of having a walker in the field. I'm not as strong as in the Echo as Corinne is, of course. Half the time, it's enough to knock me on my arse like I've taken a dose of concentrated ether. Oh, so you have it too? So you walked in Fordola's memories? What did you see? A woman promised the world. Education, training, citizenship. All that and more if she but sold her soul. A traitor to her people, a pretender to her masters. It was Xenos himself that gave the order, told her to return with Kral Baldessian alive. Our agents have been carefully monitoring Imperial communications since the attack, but have yet to intercept any transmissions making reference to Kral or her current whereabouts. If their orders were to bring Kral back alive, we can save her if we move quickly enough. As you say, time is of the essence, which is why I intend to slip past enemy lines and see what information I can uncover on my own. In the meantime, it is up to you and our allies to command the Imperial's undivided attention. Lots of shouting and explosions and so forth. Keep them distracted, and I will find her. Very well. I wish I could do more to aid you, but I understand. Commander Kemp is on his way to the castrum as we speak, for a meeting with General Aldin. If you hurry, you could find him on the road and discuss the situation beforehand. Very well. I think Corinne and I are going to go see Conrad like he suggested. You will wait here. Well, it doesn't happen that often, Skyla. Yeah, it doesn't happen that often. Okay, here's where Conrad ended up. And Monago's here too. Well, well, if this isn't a pleasant surprise, it fills my heart with joy to see you two hale and healthy. Welcome home, Lise. Corinne. I'm sure you've heard about Kryl by now. That's why we're here. I'm still not too sure what to think about it, but we'll save her. We'll definitely save her somehow. I've no doubt that you will. You look stronger for your time in the Far East, Lars, and that's good news for Kryl. I'd like to think so, but enough about me. How's everything with you and the Resistance? Better than when you last saw us, and no mistake. Ardenvold's been a godsend. Him and Monago and all the other young bloods have achieved so much in so short a time. We've been blessed to receive the support of the Flames Alamegan Brigade, who've been instrumental in freeing our countrymen from labor camps throughout Gyr Abania, as well as some political prisoners from the city proper, believe it or not. Together, with the refugees returning from Uldar and elsewhere, we've had no shortage of able-bodied men and women eager to join the cause. I knew you wouldn't stop fighting, even after what happened at the Reach. Yeah, thankfully for that. Force of habit, I suppose. Though we've come a long way, we still have far to go, but we'll fight for every ilm, and sooner or later, we'll get to Al Amigo. But listen to me prattling on when we should be making haste to Castor Morion. There's no point you telling me everything now when you'll only have to say it all again for the Flame General's benefit. You're right, I'll go on ahead and tell the others that you're not far off. And the quest ends when we speak with Pippin. Oh, thank you for that, Alma. Good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, I'll have to look into that after I take a break in the action. There's Skyla. You've spoken with Thancred then? Good. Take heart. If anyone can track her down, it's him. I believe I hear Commander Kemp's party approaching. If you're willing to address Father and the others, then let us be about it. Oh, we're all set to go. So let's go ahead and take a Ring of Slaying. Where shall we place this? 273 and a 276. Crit hit and skill speed. And crit hit and more skill speed, but this one has a huge jump. 31 points on crit hit. That is huge, because it puts me back over 1,000. So let's go ahead and speak with General Relbon for the level 67 challenge entitled Ralgar's Beacon. You, Relbon, and your allies have much to discuss. There you are, and there is Commander Kemp, I see. I know you're eager to speak of our next move, but we will first hear more of your last. Tell us of your deeds in Doma. It will be our pleasure. And so now...
Pray, join me in welcoming our Scion allies, but recently returned from their mission to the Far East. We have been most eager to hear a first-hand account of your time there, eventful as we understand it was.
Oh, it was. We wish you could have been there.
Very well. Allow me.
And so now for a summary of everything that's happened up until this point between levels 61 and 67.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price. Doma, free after all these years.
Indeed.
Bloody hell.
And we get their appreciation.
Flooding their own castle for a better chance at victory. We could learn a thing or two from that lad.
Our agents report a flurry of communications between Garlemald and Alamigo in recent days. 'Tis plain they are in the midst of deliberating their response to the Doman uprising.
Good. Every Imperial unit in occupied territory will be on the lookout for civil unrest. The fear of leaving critical locations undefended will make commanders think twice about committing their forces, giving us a chance to seize the initiative.
Sounds good to me.
We have a chance, aye. Mayhap the last one we're ever going to get. While we've done our best to rebuild the resistance, the Imperials have only increased their efforts to root out sympathizers. If we keep on playing for smaller prizes, it's only a matter of time before they crush us again. And that we won't come back from.
A swift advance seems best for all concerned. Not least poor Mistress Kryl.
Indeed.
Then let us waste no more time. The campaign for Alamegan liberation begins now. Our first objective will be to capture Castellum Valadina. Take the bridge, and the whole of the fringes will be ours. From there, we can push east towards the peaks. I name this operation Rhalgr's Beacon. For as Rhalgr once sent his star to guide our ancestors to these lands, so too shall it see us home.
Getting the approval from all involved. But yeah, it's not like we are just starting it now. We, of course, have been in progress and we're just delayed for 6 levels. The success of this operation is paramount. So long as the Empire holds Castellum Valadina, the main host cannot advance. And for the longest time I thought it was going to be Valadina because it just seems like something they would say. Xenos knows this, which is why he's ordered Fordola and her men to see to the bridge's defense. So we'll get to fight the Skulls again! The Butcher is not to be underestimated. She is decisive, ruthless, and feared by foes and friends alike. But we have a plan to defeat her. First, we send an alliance force on the main road, signaling our intention to mount an all-out assault. The garrison will muster their forces and prepare for a protracted battle. However, they will soon find that we are ill-prepared for their counterattack. Our men will begin to break ranks and flee. So how are we going to respond by that? I see. Show them your box and give them a target too tempting not to pursue. Aye, Fordola is too aggressive not to press the advantage. She will order her men to give chase. We lure them in as far as East End, where the commanders will rally their forces and attempt to hold their ground. If all goes according to plan, we should be able to keep the greater part of their garrison occupied. Leaving my comrades and I to tackle the bridge's remaining defenders. Very clever, I'm sure. But what are we to do if the Imperials smell a rat and return before we've taken the place? Yeah, exactly. I don't need you to take Valadina, Commander Kemp. All I need is for you to fly your flag from its tower. You mean to trick them into believing that the bridge has fallen? Aye, we convinced them that Valadina is lost, hit them hard with our reinforcements, and watched them go running for the hills. Then when the dust is settled, we regroup at the Castellum. What say you? It sounds like a plan. It's a bold plan, but a good one. We'll do it. In that case, we shall support both the Resistance and the Alliance forces. Corinne, Lys, Arnvold, I ask that you accompany Commander Kemp. Alice and I will remain with the Flame General. Alright. We will return to Rhalgr's Reach and make our preparations. As soon as they are complete, we will join you in the field. Godspeed. I guess Alice will explain what they're going to do together. Yeah, we know what we're doing now, it's just a matter of actually doing it. What the? Oh, really? Yeah, you are there, Yami. Okay. So yeah, we got warped all the way here to Rhalgard's Reach. So in the aftermath of the craziness that went on more than 60 videos ago, let's go ahead and warp over to the northeast corner, where the main base is. It's hard to believe that nearly 2 weeks ago, this particular place was completely packed with adventurers, all looking to start out on helping out the Alamegan resistance here at Rhalgard's Reach. And now, for those who do come now, they're coming because of the fact that we're doing the same thing that they would be doing. Alright, Commander. In case you haven't noticed, the flag flying above Volodina is bloody massive. It'd take a dozen men to change it, and far too long besides. But there's no need for that, or for all that, right, Monago? Not so long as I have my griffin in a satchel of glamour prisms, no. Ironvold, you're in charge of the runners between us and the Alliance. No link pearls. Leeds, I want you to look in on the squadrons. Make sure they've got everything they need. Everybody clear? Yep, we'll do what we can. All forces are to depart for Castellum Corvi when ready. That'll be all. Kryn, stay with me for a moment if you would. Like, what for? There's a few men I'd like you to look in on personally. Each of them has lost people, and I can tell that it weighs on their hearts. So, rally the troops then. There have been a lot of new faces since you were last here, so it's best if I just tell you where to look. One's an officer you'll find in the barber, another's an older fellow who likes to pass the time on the shore of Starfall. The last is a fiery young lad from Little Alamigo, whom Tor trains by himself by the river to the fringes. You'll know them when you see them. Come and find me when you've finished. I believe we can do that. Then let's go and speak with the required people. Well, thankfully they all seem to be close enough. So this should be no problem in finding them. Loved by the Axe, huh? I'm guessing that's the level 70 achievement for those who play Warrior. Hello there. Wait, I know you. Lieutenant Loren of the Twin Order. It is an honor to meet you. I was living hand-to-mouth in Uldar, but decided to enlist in the flames after I heard tales of your daring do. And now, as fate would have it, I've been sent here to join in the fight of my homeland's liberation. Oh, but this is no time to talk. I've got to prepare for the operation. Take care, Lieutenant. We'll give them the Imperial Whole Sons what for. Now let's run across over to this side and speak with the guy who's chilling out by the water. Hey there, big man. I say, if it isn't the lost who helped me find the wall I misplaced. Oh, but there I go again, treating you as an equal. It wasn't until after you'd gone that one of my comrades pulled me aside and told me it was only the bleeding hero of Eorzea who had taken time out of a busy day to help me. Well, what's done is done. But know that I will fight with every ounce of my strength in this coming battle, and the next, and the next. Mayhap that will serve to repay the favour. Fare you well. And so away he goes. So many quests to do in the 4 lanes. Oh, yes, you do. Oh, yes, you do there, Yami. Wait a minute, is he actually gonna... Okay, yeah, he's actually gonna be on this side. Yeah, this hot-blooded youth here. Hello there. Korean, am I right? I doubt you remember me, but I'll never forget you. Saved my life in Little Alamigo, you did. Wilred and the rest of us had gotten it into our heads that if we summoned enough crystals, we could summon Rolgar like the Malja summoned their god. Thankfully, you put a stop to it. Ever hear about what happened to Wilred? Oh yeah, I did. Joined the Braves when they came calling only to turn up dead one day. Never found out how or why, but I reckon it doesn't matter. Dead's dead after all. Well, it's better that you not find out. But at least he died doing what he thought was right, and maybe that's the best folks like us can hope for, eh? Not that I'm in any hurry mind. I don't know why you're not in any hurry, cause... yeah, you seem like you're gonna be getting your fill of action soon enough. I can't help but feel like you're going to be all raring to go when the matter comes to a head. Let's get over to where Conrad is again. And once again, deliberate. You've had a word with the men I mentioned then? I have, yes. As I'm sure you have noticed, they have another thing in common aside from tragedy. You've touched each of their lives in one way or another. But that's not the reason I wanted you to speak with them. Oh? A man who's lived in Gyr Abania his entire life, who bore witness to the realities of the occupation for 20 unbroken years. A man who fled to Alamigo in search of a new life, who swore to serve another nation, only for fate to conspire to send him back here. A youth born on foreign soil who never knew his parents' homeland, yet nevertheless felt kinship with our cause. 3 men, 3 stories, 3 reasons, yet all belong to the Resistance. In growing larger, we've grown more diverse, and while there is good in that, there's also the potential for strife and discord. It'd take a special sort to lead such men to Alamigo, don't you think? What do you say? Good thing they've got you, or someone like Lise, you mean? Leader of the Resistance? Don't I have enough titles already? Yeah, I'd say, good thing they got you. For now, but not forever. And to be frank, I don't always know what to say to the ones who left, not to mention the youths. Nay, the Resistance needs a leader with a wider view, someone who's not lived their whole life in Gyr Abania, who's known death and hardship, but not been ground down by them. Aye, as you may have guessed, I've been thinking of asking Lise, but it'll be her decision in the end. I trust I needn't say that this conversation is just between you and me. Yeah, I can go along with that. Good girl. Right then, we best head to Castellum Corvi, or what remains of it, rather. So we gotta go out to Corvi, which is in the direction of the fringes. So let's make our way over there right now. Onto the fringes gates, and then we will see where Castellum Corvi is. Because ultimately our destination is Velodina. Though for some reason Velodina just seems more natural to say. And of course, Castrum Orion looming in the distance. Velodina on the left. Oh, something must have happened because there's a fire burning. Fire burning on the dance floor. Oh, whoa. Okay, so we're going down there. That means we're going past level 60 enemies. Enemies that we've already seen before, but don't necessarily need to fight against. Because it's not worth the time, to be honest. But I hope that after we defeat the Guardians around here, that we'll actually get the opportunity to see these fires get extinguished. Okay, so this is Castellum Corby, apparently. We've already run past it a few times, but never actually gone into it. And someone's getting their hands full. Okay, so yeah, we're not the only ones here, but yeah, this is a required instance. So let's dismiss my chocobo for now, and speak with Conrad. We'll lead the way while the others launch their other units launch with their own separate attacks. Remember that we need to hold out until Monargo sees to the flag. Got your gear in order? Any moment now. I'm ready when you are. I'm ready when you are, let's do it. So as the sun rises on a new day.
It's begun then.
Oh, yeah, I can hear shots fired.
Good.
Nago.
It's the waiting that drives me mad. Standing around, knowing what's to come. I'll never get used to it.
Calm down, Nago. You're making her nervous. We've come this far, haven't we? We just need to make it the rest of the way.
Right.
So, just give us the go-ahead. Here comes Arnvald, giving us a thumbs up.
Looks like the bastards went for the bait. The bridge is ours for the taking. Now remember, Monargo, I want you to make for the tower as soon as you see an opening and get that flag flying. We'll see to the fighting.
I won't let you down, sir.
Come then. Rolga's star shall burn bright this day.
So we can make it happen. Fly, you little Mikote. We've got a job to do. And so, let us at him. Give us the cue, and we'll get to it. I guess we want to follow Arnvald because he'll know exactly where we need to go. Yeah, not if we kill them first. Now let's dive bomb on them, and
Here
so
it
we can hit
comes.
them all together. Load it up. I should also remember to make use of my Blood of the Dragon, because we've got a lot of people here to fight. Whoa! Hope I have not acted incorrectly here by not disabling this guy first. But these guys have been holding their own so far, so I will give them the benefit of the doubt. Alright, they're down. Lead on. No son of centuries, General Alden must have his hands full. I was about to say, you're not gonna make us throw ourselves down there, are you? Yeah, we see what's around the corner. Now we have to deal with it. And there's gonna be live cannons. will have cannons in place, so we have to deal with those also. In fact, it might be in my best interest to go disable these first. Whoa.
Take this!
Yeah, take this. Follow me there, predators. Into the air. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, too much AoE there. Too much. That's too much! And I'm not quite there yet. But it doesn't matter, these cannons are disabled. So the cannons are down. We still have to keep fighting. And hopefully trying to avoid unnecessary AoE, while you're at the same time being blasted with Magitech missiles. I don't see anyone currently in any danger. Okay. So that stops the fighting. Ah, it's Team Skull. Thank you're clever with all your little tricks. Think again. None of you are living here alive. So now it's time to take on Team Skull. Okay, it does not look like we can go fight anyone else, so it's just between Fordola and I. Hey Fordola, where are your Pokemon? I mean, I'm shocked you don't have a Mighty Yenna, or a Houndour, or a Houndoom, for that matter. Oh, you're gonna do this! You've learned from your Guardian superiors without a doubt. Yeah, you learn from Gaius, you learn from Regula about doing that little crossover move. So yeah, you're definitely knowing what you're doing. But then again, why wouldn't you? And I think I would do my best interest to avoid not being in those. They're just one use only. What a waste for Dola. Is this how you and Team Skull really make use of the Magitech weaponry that you're given? But yeah, you're just gonna shadow me with this. Oh, I beg to differ. Oh, now you're expanding to 8 spots of fire. Well, I know I can't avoid this, so let me give that instead. Well, thankfully I was positioned in such a way that I was able to avoid the danger.
Meet my new friend!
Oh, I don't think so. But yeah, if I can get you to go the way I want you to... Ooh. This should go and miss. Yeah, come to the corner.
I'll cut you to pieces!
Ooh. Avoid that. I didn't avoid it. No! No, I didn't avoid it. Thankfully, I avoided the X's. Yeah, take my Mirage Jump, please. Yeah, take my Mirage Jump, please. Oh, now it's spreading out. Oh, now we're definitely seeing AoE usage growing. basically, she's holding true to herself right now. Yeah, come on over, because I don't want to be standing in fire. Yeah, gonna put me on the chopping block? Well, sadly, you aren't Ted Allen. Yeah, you, my lady, are no Ted Allen. Not even remotely close. Ow. But yeah, suffice it to say, I am that close to defeating you. Even when you strike me once again with your X's, it won't matter. You're defeated, I win. I was about to say, can I run and help out my allies now? But nope, it's all good. Well, hey there, I Love Gaming 92. It's good to see you again. We're playing on Exodus. I mean, this is the server we've chosen. But I guess it all depends on preference, personally.
God damn you!
Yeah, sorry for Dola.
No more running! No more hiding! Let's finish this! Look! The flag!
Yeah, look behind you. Yeah, those aren't your colors. Yeah, sorry for Dola. We got this place in our hands. And meanwhile... Ooh, yeah, and meanwhile, our team is bringing down Team Skull.
The bridge is ours! Al amigo! Al amigo! Al amigo! Ah!
Yeah, we win! Yeah, and they're gonna try and go and get the bridge back.
Stand your ground! It's not over yet!
As far as we're concerned, it is.
Damn it!
Yeah, we'll have to deal with Team Skull again at some point.
Let them go, Lise. We've done what we came here to do. That's enough for now.
Yeah. Meanwhile, back over at Castor oh, the Guardians are taking it to us. Crap. This isn't looking good. Like, why aren't we succeeding where it matters the most? Like, the Empire's actually beating us over here. But then, in comes General Valbon.
Yeah!
Yeah, the fight continues. Meanwhile, yeah, the horn gets your attention.
Philadina is fallen? Impossible!
No, it's not.
We have them on the run! Forward! No mercy!
Regroup! Regroup! We have to regroup! All units, fall back!
That's what we needed to do to get them going. And away they go! Well, keep going with them there, Rabon. Yeah, it makes him smile.
Commander, the 4th cohort has been routed. We'll be at the mercy of the enemy's reinforcements if we don't fall back now.
Idiot! We have the stronger force by far. Don't be taken in by their tricks. Or would you rather tell Xenos you lost to this rabble?
No, but if the snakes betray us in the confusion, we'll have no way out. I'm begging you, Commander. Give the order, or we'll all die here.
As common traitors who drank of muddied waters. For all the good it did us. Skulls with me! The day is theirs, and so is this bastard bridge. Someone bring the snake.
Yeah. Go run away there, Team Skull. Yeah, we claim glory.
I suppose. It's our first victory, isn't it? And that has to be worth something.
Oh, it is. Yeah, that looks so much better. Well, let's go ahead and speak with Lise to complete this challenge. It's a shameful Derna got away, but we did what we came here to do. I have to remind myself it's just the first step, but it's a big one. We're going to take it all back. All of it. One element at a time if we have to. Indeed we shall. So, let's go ahead and take a ring of casting. And so there we go. We're finally moving forward now in Ala Mhigo once again. Hopefully before too long we can attune to this aetheryte over here. And then somewhere down there, somewhere, is Ala Mhigo. Let's hope we can get there sooner rather than later.